Man. That is very, very poignant. I don't know if I can finish that. Whenever I travel, I like to do what the Romans do. And here in Japan, Japanese people, they don't eat at those big, bright restaurants with flashing colors and overpriced menu items. They go to an izakaya. Now, what is an izakaya? Well, izakaya means stay, drink, place. Back in these little alleys, there's a bunch of izakayas. I'm going to take you through, and we're going to find one, sit down, and have a drink, and maybe something to eat. Let's go. So typically, the izakayas are very small and very cramped inside, but luckily the weather is nice outside and they put tables out. Right now is Golden Week, so everybody's off. Actually today is Constitution Day, so it's extremely busy. This one here is a standing bar. It's really cool. That's cool. Bye. This one here is a wine bar. I'm not really in the mood for wine right now. I'm hungry, so definitely want something to eat. And also thirsty. I want to drink. We're actually kind of near this area called Happy Street. I was at Happy Street the other night. It was cool. And Happy is a drink that is it's a Japanese drink. It's a really low percentage beer, like a lager beer or a light lager. And they serve it with soju. They mix it with soju. It's pretty good, but it's kind of expensive because you pay for the soju and the Happy beer. And this looks promising here. Looks like a little, looks like they got some yakitori. I'm gonna explore all my options first before I sit down. This one here looks a little more family oriented. See what they got on the menu here. Oh, it looks like they do oh, they got a, that looks like okonomiyaki. Yeah, that's okonomiyaki. No filming, okay. I've noticed that a lot of restaurants here are a little bit sketched out by the cameras. Probably due to all the drama with the live streamers that happened over here in Japan in the last year or so. But I haven't had too much trouble filming. Most people don't say anything. The only place I've had trouble filming is here near Happy Street. And that is actually Happy Street right up front here. This one here is packed. That's packed. We're coming up on Happy Street. Here we go. This is Happy Street. And as you can see, the place is jumping. Ooh, look, they got some tripe. Now, most izakayas don't allow you to just sit and drink. You have to order food, and sometimes there is like a cover fee. You pay about like $2 just to sit there. And here in Japan, tipping isn't really a thing. So I think that cover fee sort of is like a tip, I guess. I think the point is that they don't want you just sitting around getting drunk. They want you to order food. They want you to drink, obviously. They want you to spend as much money as possible. So that's why they do that, I guess. Wow, these are, I wish I was with some people. This is looks like it's mostly groups of people here. They're all packed. No seats available. Okay, let's turn around, go down the other side here. Happy Street's not very big. It's only about a block long. We'll go all the way down to the other end here. See if there's anything that catches my eye. I actually like being back in the alley, so I'll just walk down this way real quick and then maybe we'll head back down the alley. And beer prices here aren't too bad. And when I say they aren't too bad, I'm comparing them to the US, like let's say New York City, where one beer is like $15. Here, even on Happy Street, which is kind of touristy, you're paying about $5 or $6 for a beer, depending on what you drink. Some beers are obviously a little bit more expensive, and the food is reasonably priced. You'll probably spend at least $10 for a dish, right around there. I've been spending around, I'd say, between $20 and $30 for a meal and some drinks. But wow, it is lively here. People are having a great time. It's lively here. You can see out front is lined with empty kegs and beer bottles. Wow. And the cool thing is that it's not just like young people, it's mixed. It's old people, young people, foreigners. All ages here are welcome. And if you're here with a group of people, I think that's your best bet. But me as a solo traveler, I don't always have anybody to hang out with. So, ooh, that looks good. Sushi. It's sushi. I sat here the other day. I came here the other day and had horse meat. All up and down Happy Street. There's also roads that branch off into little alleys. So I'm gonna duck down one of the alleys and see if I can't find something. This bar has a DJ and people are dancing out here. Nice. Okay, so I think I've settled on a place as per usual. At least one drink, one food item, and then there's a table charge of 380 yen. Which is that's like $3, something like that, and maximum of 2 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be here for 2 hours, but it's very crowded. All the other I actually got turned away from a couple different restaurants. Either they had reserved seats or they just didn't want to serve one person. But I found this place here on the corner of Happy Street. It's right on the edge here. And I'm waiting for them to clear out a spot so I can have a seat. It's getting kind of warm. Alright, I've got a seat right in the middle of the action. A great view. I'll just give you a towel to wipe your hands with. Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got a very interesting menu here, mostly seafood dishes, but very strange items like squid guts, beef offal, a bunch of little fish like pickled mackerel, sardines. But I'm just gonna do a couple different dishes. Okay, so as part of the cover charge, you do get a free bowl of edamame. I also ordered some fish head soup, and then this is spicy cod innards. And I also have some beef offal coming, which is beef innards. But first, I started off with a highball. Alright guys, welcome to Izakayas. A highball here, a super carbonated kakao highball. I don't know what that means. Let's give it a try. It tastes very super carbonated. I think he gave me the regular highball. It's good. Here's the soup. Looks like there's some fish cheek in there or something. Let's give it a taste. It doesn't appear to be a spoon. Maybe I just drink it. It's good soup. Kind of a salted fish taste. Not too strong. It's very light. This is probably a better better to finish the meal with, but I wanted to taste it while it's hot. Look at that side. Edamame, everybody knows what edamame is. It's a very popular Japanese beer snack. Just pop a bean in your mouth. Nothing special, lightly salted, warm. Good. And then we have the salted fish pod. Salted. This is the spicy cod innards. Yeah, this is cod guts here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. Ooh. Let's give it a taste. Chewy, crunchy. It's very chewy, very almost like rubber. Kind of reminds me of like a little bit similar texture to like a gizzard. You know how it's kind of crunchy. It's also like kind of slimy in my mouth, but not too spicy. It actually kind of tastes like kimchi. Or maybe the gochujang, maybe that's what they use in here, but it's really good. Good beer food here. Really good for drinking. Oh, it's all about the texture with this. Yeah, I like this, but for some people this might be a little intimidating. But I love it. I love the texture. It's very lively here, very loud. And a lot of Japanese girls. I just really like this spot. A piece of this, whatever this is, fish head. Indigenous cod inner, very good. I love that texture. Kanpai. Okay, I also ordered some shumai. This is a homemade shumai. And there appears to be some sort of sauce on the side. But I've never seen a shumai like this before. Japanese shumai. Put a little bit of taste this, whatever that is. Ooh, that is. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is, but it's very salty and spicy. Ooh, wow. It's the spiciest thing I ever tasted in Japan. It's got a good kick there. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of green hot pepper paste with salt in it. So I put a little bit on my shumai. A little bit on there. Oh, I like that. It's a damn good shumai. I believe it's ground pork. I don't know if it's mixed with shrimp or not, but like ground minced pork, onions, garlic. I don't know if I like that green paste though. It's very salty. Shumai is good though. Maybe I'll have a little bit of soy sauce. Try the soy sauce instead. Yeah, that's better. I like the soy sauce better than that green paste. Green paste is way too salty. We're gonna go back in on the spicy cod innards. Look at that. Doesn't that look appetizing? I really like that spicy taco. I could eat a whole plate of this. That's good. I'm gonna try dipping the shumai into my spicy hot innards. This. Not bad. Mix it up here. This one tastes more carbonated. I don't know why. Notice they don't put a lemon wedge in here. You have to order that separately and it costs extra. I love highballs. Okay, and this is my final dish, beef offal. It looks like it's grilled and then doused in some sort of sauce and topped with green onions. Now, I'm not entirely sure what part of the beef offal that is. We'll just have to taste and try and figure it out. But beef offal is basically innards, beef innards. So I've had beef innards many times. It's part of the Cambodian diet. But I've never seen it quite like this. Let's give it a try. Beef offal, guys. Look, it's very jiggly. Imagine it's very gelatinous. Like I said, it was grilled and I believe basted in some sort of, I'm assuming it's some sort of soy sauce. Like a sweet soy sauce, like a teriyaki sauce. Bottoms up. Yeah. Very gelatinous, chewy. Sweet and savory from the sauce, like a teriyaki sauce. It's like a very chewy fat. If you don't like that like gelatinous, chewy texture, you're never gonna like this. But I love that. Oh, that's so good. Very unique. It's almost like they slow cooked it first to get it nice and tender, and then they threw it on the grill. Right, a little smoky taste to it, but very tasty. All this food here is really good, like drinking food. So to eat these, they're small plates, to eat these and drink a lot of beer. So, come by. It'd probably be a lot more fun if I was here with a group of people. But I'm enjoying just taking in the scenery. Everybody here seems to be enjoying themselves. There's a couple of people here that seem to be really drunk. I'm going to take it easy tonight. I'm not going to get too wild. I'm really digging this. Look at that. It's really good. It's all about the texture. Yeah, we're gonna add some of this, I don't know what this is. Let's open it up. Some sort of spice there. Okay. That's how you put some of that in there. I can't tell you what part of the beef innards that is, what offal it is, but it's very unique. I've never had it before, whatever it is. Just got like this very chewy part and then like a very fatty, gristly part to it as well. So almost like Like there's like fatty, there's like fat that's on top of like a connective tissue, and then it's like covered in that teriyaki sauce. But I'm gonna say this: that cod innards, those are my favorite. I really like that. I really like that a lot. I don't know what they're doing, but they do this thing where they yell and then everybody else yells back. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I pretty much finished everything off, so I decided to order some salted squid guts. That's right, we've got salted squid guts now. Look at that. Let's try out this salted squid gut. Oh, that's salty. Wow. They weren't kidding when it's salted. It's very briny. Salty, this yeah, it's super salty. It's very chewy, but it's just so salty. I mean, you can only eat a little bit. This little plate of salted squid guts. This will last me all night. Take another bite. Oh, wow. That's very powerful. Very salty, briny. Tastes like somebody took a squid and slapped you in the face with it. Very chewy. Extremely chewy. Powerful fishy flavor. Not for the faint of heart. If you're not an experienced eater of seafood, like it's almost on the level of how pungent and fishy and salty it is. But it's got this texture where it's just extremely chewy and somewhat gelatinous and slimy. I'm assuming how they made this is they took the fish guts and just made it almost like a hawk. Put a bunch of salt in it, mix it, let it sit in a jar for I don't know how many months. And this is what you get. Extremely pungent. I do not recommend that to anybody that is not a seasoned eater of strange foods like this. But it goes perfect with a highball. Actually, this little plate is probably enough for me to drink like 6 or 7 highballs. Man. That is very pungent. I don't know if I can finish that. I should have quit while I was ahead. Alright, there it is. Izakaya experience here on Happy Street. I spent about 4,900 yen, which turns out to be about like $32, $33. Kind of expensive, but I guess that's pretty typical for Izakaya. Everything was good except for that final item, the salted squid. I probably should have just forgot about it. I probably should have ordered that and ordered something else. But overall, I liked it. It was a cool experience. Great place if you've got a group of people. Even if you're alone, it's pretty cool too. Cool just to experience it. I wasn't the only one that was sitting by myself. But tomorrow, I'm gonna check out maybe another izakaya somewhere else.